I don't remember if it was you or Alex Krainer, or maybe it was you interviewing Alex Krainer, where trying to explain the roots, the European roots, particularly in Britain, for the hatred of Russia. And I remember a book it was referencing the period around 1840s, 1850s, which is really where this hatred of Russia took root. Do you recall what the name of that book was? Or
Yeah, I wrote a book on Russophobia, and I cite that one. There is one that came out in 1950 about this, but there was a lot written in Britain in the 1830s about Russophobia, where they made this point that why do we confront Russia all the time? This we exaggerate the threat, and it goes against our own national interest to do so. But in this
let's
book,
let me stop you there. Give a plug. What's the title of your book?
Russophobia,
Okay.
political, yeah, something political propaganda in the international system, something along those lines. Uh,
And what was your major conclusion?
well, that there's always a narrative. So if you go, for example, look at the Crimean War in the mid
Hmm.
19th century, at that time there had been prior that Turkey would or the Ottomans had very negative reputation because of what they were doing to the Greek. But as soon as they won a war with the Russians, a new narrative was created. Immediately, the Ottomans became the victim. The Russians were obviously the aggressor, and the French and the British would then be this selfless knight with a shining armor coming to save the victim. So you always have these roles each side plays. And of course, that's what we do with this conflict as well. Ukraine is the victim, Russia is the bad guy, and NATO is just here to help. So it's very much the exact same script. No self-interest at all. I mean, as if NATO didn't capture the Ukrainian government from 2014 and essentially used it against the Russians.